And
good morning, everybody. This is probably aggravating if you're just waking up, but this tambourine is coming with us on the road as we're going through our. As you know, we're leaving at the beginning of September. We're actually moving into the Airstream on a really beautifully renovated 1968 Airstream.
almost as old as
we take possession of it this week. So we're so excited, but we're going through our little place here and saying, this is going. And so it's interesting because we're going to have to really majorly downsize our stuff. We're getting rid of a lot of stuff. We don't have a lot of stuff compared to a lot of other people, but
we've already gone through a couple of major purchases.
Yeah.
Downsized a few times.
But it's kind of funny. David was cooking the other night. He was using the immersion blender, and he's like, "This is going." So, and we'll use something and say, "This is not going." We have 60 days to purge everything and leave our premises on our own and move into our new Airstream. So super excited!
All like
super excited for that. And I want to ask you this: what are you waiting for? What have you been waiting for to really live your life the way you want to live it? I see some people that are waiting, lots of money, hoarding, waiting for what? And then I see other people like my friend Kevin and Candy Hansen who don't wait, and they do all kinds of fun things and are living their lives to the fullest. But ask yourself this question: are you waiting for a better job? Are you waiting for that right person in your life to show up? Are you waiting for losing weight? Are you waiting to get your act together? What are you waiting for? If you're waiting, you're wasting your life. You're wasting your time.
I had people who used to say to me, "Oh, I'll come train martial arts when I get in shape."
What?
That's not how it works. You start, and that puts you in shape.
And it's the same. It's this thing. And if you take a look, I mean, really look at your life and what are you waiting for to really do those things that you really want to do? I don't wait. I've been known to do some crazy shit. I jumped out of a plane. I've done all kinds of stuff. And it's the experience in life that gets you the best things, not waiting for the shoe to drop. It may never come. That's the whole thing. There's not anything that's going to come save you. There's nothing that's coming to save you. So you're waiting for no reason. You are going to save you. You are the creator of your own life. You make your life the way you want to make it. It doesn't just happen out of nothing.
Individual responsibility, that's crazy talk.
Well, and also, so I have a mentor, my business partner, Dr. Jane Mims, amazing woman. She's taught me so much, but she has a journal that she writes in every single day. And the last thing that she writes about is her hairy, scary dreams. Now, these are the things that you think of like, hey, I want to travel in an Airstream all around the country for 2 years and get rid of my apartment and sell my car and all my stuff. And you're like, and it's first when you say it, you're like, whoa, that's really a big, hairy, scary dream. And then you make it happen. And then it's not so hairy, scary. It's more exciting. But those are the things that you want to start looking at. Is there something that traveling maybe, or I don't know, whatever it is, starting a new business or whatever it is, you can do whatever you want to do, even though those things seem big and hairy and scary. You should have those dreams in your head. You should be thinking of those things that you don't want to tell anybody because they're going to say you're crazy. You should have those in your head or written down.
That's Aaron watching here. So I don't think too many things scare her.
No, Erin's great. We get a kick out of you, Erin. Oh my God, she's amazing. She takes life by the horns, I tell you. and those are the kind of people that we love to hang around. Those are the kind of people that motivate us and inspire us. Erin is one of those people. So thank you so much for that, Erin. Our friend Shabaria, who watches a lot of times, is another amazing, amazing person. My friend Aggie, who's in
Can't believe she's
has
doing
stage
really,
4
really well.
cancer. She's doing so well and such a warrior. So those are the people that you want to hang around, and you want to really think about what are some of the things that you want to do that are just the biggest, most outrageous things that you can think of, sailing around the world. I mean, whatever it is, but you can do those things if you really want to. So that's my speech for today and my inspiration and motivation. Don't wait. That day may never come. It may never come. It's not going to for some people that I know. And I'm not going to go into detail, but there are people that are my age that are not going to be here much longer. And what are they waiting for? So anyway, let's get started. Everybody up off your seats. We're going to move our bodies because part of living a life the way you want is becoming strong physically, which will help you become strong emotionally and mentally. And if you have a strong physical body, it's going to get you to a strong physical mind and soul.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Let's bounce. Oh.
These are drop down shoulders. And for those who may be pregnant, maybe my daughter's watching, you don't have to jump. You can just hop like this. But the key is to drop the shoulders down. It's a great way to wake everything up. Get that stress out of your neck and shoulder area. It feels so good. All right. And karate chops, or I have to go to Target this week, so I'll be doing this because every time I go to Target, I have to use the
You ain't touching
restroom.
nothing in that bathroom, right?
Yeah, you can't touch it. And you gotta wash your hands. There's never any paper towels, and I'm not gonna use the blower thing. Same thing with airports, a lot of times. You walk into the airport, they don't have doors on airports, bathrooms anymore. You go through like a little maze before you get in.
A little rat maze.
And thank God, because you know how it is, you're opening the doors with your elbows and your knees and your toes and never not to touch anything. Heart openers, as we open up our arms, we feel the gratitude for everything that we have in our lives. As we come around, we tap our body. So my oldest daughter, who is, I have 2 children. Kat is 39 and Bree will be 38 tomorrow. And Kat lives in California. Her and her husband own this beautiful organic farm and goat farm. And she is here for the week visiting. She is also expecting her first child in October, so she is pregnant. And she arrived Monday, and my 2 daughters and I spent the day together. We went to lunch, had some sushi, and then went to LL Bean and in Freeport, and just had a great day. It was beautiful. So shout out to both of my kids, Kat and Bree. Bree has 4 kids. The oldest is 17. He's a senior in high school, and then the 15-year-old's twins' birthday is on Friday, and then Nancy is 12. So that's the kids in my family. But it was really good to hang out with the girls. We haven't been together. We haven't done that in, I don't know, years and years and years and years. So it was really good to spend time with them and go shopping and just hang out and laugh and talk about lots of different things. And today we're going to the beach. It's going to be hot out up here in the upper Northeast. We're doing hip circles, in case you're wondering what we're doing while we're talking. Just kind of lubricating the joints, getting everything warmed up here so that we can throw that kettlebell up over our heads. Knee circles here. We can incorporate the ankles into this as well. Just getting a nice warm up this morning. Feels good. I feel great today.
Definitely feel better than I did yesterday.
I'm just going to do some. Did we do shoulder rolls?
We did. We just.
Okay. I was going to say, I might have been talking and I'm like doing this automatically and not paying attention. This feels good. I'm just going to do an extra stretch up top. And even if you're not a morning workout person, as I've been saying throughout the week, Just doing this warm up is good to do in the morning. All right. I think we're ready, huh?
All right. 2 hands on the bell. Bring it to the top position. Let's do some swings, 20 swings to warm up.
Now, don't forget, this isn't just swinging up with your arms. Your arms start at your hip crease. So when you bring your arms down, they should be touching your pelvis. And then you use the force of your core and your glutes to push the kettlebell up. Your arms are just merely there to kind of, I don't know, hang on to it.
Keep it
Guide,
flying away from you.
yeah, and guide it. But you're using your core of your body to push that kettlebell up. And that's where the strength comes from.
All right, grab it by the horns. Bring it up in front of your face. Halo's coming around.
Now I'm going to get a little bit closer so you can see halo. And you notice my arms are touching my ears. Keep your body still, your wrists straight. The other way. This is actually harder than it looks. You're gripping with your core and you're also gripping with your toes onto the floor. It's really almost a whole body workout. Just this move here. And that's what I love about kettlebells. You literally use your whole body, even for
Everything.
those types of moves.
Absolutely, every move. Okay. Bring the kettlebell to the side. Bring your feet a little closer together. Pass it back and forth. And then start folding at the hip. Add a little bit to it each time.
Now you're keeping your torso straight, your hips are going back. You're using, I can feel my core muscles. That's where the power comes from. The arms are just hanging on to, I mean, they're moving obviously, but that's not where the power comes from.
Bring it to one side. Hold the other hand up at the shoulder. Bring it up and catch. Stall at the shoulder. 5. Now, catch it. Press overhead. 1. Swing it again. 2. 3. 4. 5. Change hands. Now bring it up. 1. 3. 4. 5. And in. Sit it down.
Cool. Okay, you know, I'm going to grab my water really quick. Beautiful morning. Sunny out. The sun just started to come up and the birds are singing. And it's so beautiful here in Maine. The trees and the tree leaves just finally came out and they're just this brilliant green with bright green grass. The flowers are out. It's so beautiful. It's a piece of heaven, I can tell you that right now. If you've never been to Maine, you need to come visit in the summer or spring like this.
Okay, so I think you should go down to the 8 on this next one.
Okay.
We're going to do some high windmills.
Okay, yeah.
And these are ones that, if you're not familiar with these, use very lightweight or even no weight. So we're going to go over the form real quick. Feet swing, about at your swing stance. Turn them 45 degrees. I'm turned to the right, so my right hand is palm forward on the inside of my thigh. Left arm is overhead. Now, I'm going to look up at the hand as I kick my hip over and down. Now, here's the part that, come on back up. Here's the part that's really important. From the top of your head to your tailbone should be a straight line. If you bend, you're going to hurt your back. Don't do it. Keep a straight spine from the top of your head to your tailbone. And at no point do you bend. So look in the mirror. Try it. So go down to the bottom position. Hold. You can feel it. For you to go further, it wants you to start bending, doesn't it? That's great. It actually takes a lot of conscious effort.
Yeah, I'm
not
sweating.
Right.
Sweat just, I mean, I can feel it going ping.
Yeah. Okay, so take your kettlebell points. Start by pointing your feet to the front. You'll notice that whenever we do these things, I always have you turn your feet back to the front before you put it down and pick it up. It's important. Facing front, hold at the hips, swing it to the rack, press it overhead, turn the feet to the side, hand on the inside of the thigh. Look at the kettlebell. Kick the hip over, down, and now back up. You can go down until the elbow rests on the knee, or if you've got the flexibility, you can touch the floor. 2, 3, 4. One more. 5. Pull it in. Point the feet to the front. Change hands. Press. Point the feet 45 degrees. Hand on the inside of the thigh. Look at the weight. Start from the hip. And rise. Front. Pull it in. Set it down.
Oh, see who's on with us besides
Very nice.
Aaron. It's funny, we can't see a lot of people. Aaron and Jason on Instagram, and for those of you who can't see your name, give us a shout. Say hello. We love to see who's joining us.
We know you're watching because everywhere we go now, people are like, I know you guys.
I see you at 6 o'clock. I don't do the workout, but I watch you, and that's fine. You know, you learn a lot about the human body just watching if you don't want to do the workout. But I can really stress, try it. I absolutely love it.
It's way more fun than regular weights.
And it changes your body in a different way than regular weights does. It works your entire body so that you're evenly symmetrical. You just look fit.
Yeah,
you don't look like a big puffy ball. You look just fit and lean and mean, and that's what I like.
And it's funny, you know, with traditional weightlifting, you see people are always waiting to see the results. They don't even put mirrors in kettlebell gyms because it's not about how you look, it's how you feel. You feel the results. Within a couple of weeks, it feels like somebody's pushing you in the back.
And it's like
your muscles are firing and you're like going up the stairs like with ease.
What I want to talk about is a lot of people tend to look on the outside of themselves to make themselves happy and feel good, including their own bodies. Really, the feeling comes from the inside. So when you meet somebody and you look somebody in the eye and you shake their hand, you can tell that they're just strong and fit just by that. You don't have to look at the outside of them.
Right.
It's a whole different dynamic.
Absolutely. Okay. We're gonna do the 5 tiers.
Oh, good. I'm gonna get the
Step
bigger
back
one.
to side. It's gonna be swing, high pull, rack and press, snatch, squat. Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Starting with the left hand. With the swing.
Oops.
Another swing.
Okay, let's start.
All right, let's start there. So actually, there's a way, the RKC folks, the way they do this is they put the kettlebell far out in front of them like this. You sit back into the hips and tilt it forward like this. Now, on my very first one, I can pull and lunge.
Okay.
So let's do it that way.
Okay.
So from here, starting with the swing. Yeah, here we go. And lunge. Swing, high pull, rack and press, snatch, racket and squat. Change hands. High pull, racket, press. To the bottom and snatch. Re-racket, squat. There's one. Other side, swing. High pull. Racket.
Oops. Okay.
Happen?
I should have.
And hands. High pull. Snatch. Change hands. To the bottom. Snatch. Last one. Nice.
Whew. Wow.
Very good, very good.
Yeah. I like that
Here's some time. Take a rest.
one. Okay to breathe.
Indeed.
I think when I was doing the high windmills, I noticed that I was concentrating so much that I wasn't breathing.
Yeah.
So it's really important to
Breathing is important.
stay present and focus on your breathing as well as the form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of this stuff, it really does challenge just that. It challenges your ability to stay present in your body. It's a really good way to put it.
Yeah.
Because that's when people get hurt. A lot of times people have the ability to move, lift heavy weights. And as long as they're doing their job, lifting those, moving lumber around or whatever, or boxes, when you're when you're doing your job, you tend to be conscious of what you're doing. But when you're just like, you drop something on the floor, you go to pick it up, you'll bend over and not support yourself properly and hurt your back just by bending over and pick something up off the floor.
Because you're not present.
Because you're not present.
Yeah.
If it doesn't matter what I pick up off the floor, I don't bend my back when I do it. It doesn't matter if I'm picking up a toothpick off the floor. I'm going to do it like this.
That's the first thing that I noticed about David when I first met him, was that when he bent over to pick something up, he did it in the correct way, and
it looks different.
It looks totally different. But I noticed it right away, and I'm like, that's interesting, because that isn't how most people do it.
No.
And you see a lot of people getting out of their car even, hurting their back, and like, I don't know what I did. I was just getting out of my car, or I was just bending over to pick up a toothpick.
And that doesn't mean that your body is, supposed to be stiff and rigid all the time either. Your body, your spine can do all kinds of crazy movement, but you wouldn't pick up something heavy and start doing this. That's a recipe for disaster. We instinctively know that, but for some reason we forget how much we weigh, right? That kettlebell only weighs 35 pounds. I weigh 165, 170 pounds. So if you take 2/3 of that weight and hang it over the top of my back, that's a lot of weight. And especially if you're overweight. If you're overweight, you're really going to hurt yourself by doing just the basic movements that are required to navigate your life.
Yeah. All right, what do you want to do next?
All right. I'd like to do a pair of kettlebells.
Okay.
I'm going to do a pair of 12s.
All right.
Why don't you do a pair of 8s?
All right.
And we're going to do 20 long cycles. All right, so double rack, double press. We're doing 20.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. The first 10 are going to be relatively easy, and the next 5 are going to be hard.
So if you hear me swearing,
The last 5 are going to be a little much.
Towards the end, I apologize ahead of time.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I have a question.
Yes.
When I go like this, going like that, you're not. Am I not supposed to be?
You can either use your hips,
Okay.
or you can use more of your arms.
All right.
It's entirely up to you. We got 7,
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
just 2 more.
19, 20. Wow. The last 5 were hard.
Yeah.
Seriously. Wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. I might be able to do a few of them with the bigger one, but it doesn't really matter. You can do 30 with these and get the same workout. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So it really depends on where you're at and the level that you're working. You don't always have to go up to the big weight. And that's the difference between weightlifting too and kettlebell, because you can just do different moves with a lower weight and get.
And actually what we do is keep the same kettlebell until you are 100% comfortable with it. And then you jump to the next one, which is it's generally 8.8 pounds or 4 kilograms heavier. So it's kind of like it's like quantum weightlifting, isn't it?
Yeah. I just dropped my
Only
Instagram.
nerds in the audience will get that joke. Anyway.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us this morning for some kettlebell training, a little bit of inspiration. What are you waiting for? I'm not waiting. Are you waiting?
I'm not waiting.
We're not waiting. So don't you wait either. You're the creator of your life. Enjoy your day today. Make it a great day. We'll see you here tomorrow morning, bright and early, 6 a.m. for another kettlebell workout. Love you guys. Bye-bye.